Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how to set up a local apt repository server on Ubuntu 24.04 using apt-mirror. If you manage multiple Ubuntu machines like servers or desktop, building a local apt repository mirror can save you time, bandwidth, and give you control over the package versions. Why we need local apt repository? There are multiple reasons for that. First one is single download for many machines. Instead of letting many machines pull package individually from the internet, you download once on a central server. Second one is faster installs and updates. Local network transfers are much faster than the internet downloads, especially in the environment with many systems. Third one, bandwidth saving. Great for the networks with limited or metered internet or to avoid saturating bandwidth when many machines update at once. The last one is work offline or in isolated networks. Ideal for air-gapped labs, data centers, or secure networks without direct internet access. What do you need before we start? You need a dedicated Ubuntu 24.04 machine, sufficient free disk space on /var file system, minimum of 800 GB disk space, stable and relatively fast internet connection. Whatever the commands and files that I will use in this video tutorial, I will share them in the description for your reference. Let's get started. As you can see, I have already taken the SSH session of my Ubuntu 24.04 system where I will configure this apt repository server using apt-mirror. First step is to install the required packages like apt-mirror and Apache 2. Run the following apt commands. This command will install the apt-mirror package and Apache 2. As you can see in the output, this apt-mirror and Apache 2 package is already installed on my system. Next, configure apt-mirror. Once the apt-mirror package is installed, we will have its configuration file with the name mirror-list under /etc/apt folder. This is the configuration file which apt-mirror command will use. Let's edit this file and set the required parameters. First, replace this kinetic word with the name Noble. Noble is the code name for Ubuntu 24.04. Next, uncomment these lines to set the required variables. This is the base path where all the repositories will be mirrored. And this will be the mirror path. This will be the skeleton for our repositories structure. And this will define all the variables. And this is the cleanup script. And we are downloading AMD 64 Debian packages, or we are configuring, in other words, we can say that we are mirroring the AMD 64 repositories. This is post mirror script. In addition to this, we need to add security updates repo URL. So these lines shows that which repositories to mirror. So for this repository with the name Noble, these components will be mirrored under this base path. We need to add in my system. I don't have enough free disk space to mirror these source repositories as well. So I am commenting out these repositories. In the cleanup section, I need to add one more script which is required for this security repository. Save and close this file. Next, start mirroring means downloading packages locally. For that, we need to run the command sudo apt-mirror. This command will start fetching all the packages, metadata, and the entire repository structure as defined in the mirror list file. Since this process can take several hours depending upon the repository size, enabled components, and system architecture, I would recommend run this command using no-hub so that it continues to run even if the terminal session disconnects or SSH session closes. Hit enter, and we can monitor the output of this command using the command tail -f and this file nohub.out. Once the mirroring is completed, we'll see the output something like this. This confirms that mirroring is completed. Let's close this. Now serve the mirror via Apache web server. For that, we need to create the symbolic links from the mirror directories to the web root. Run the command ln-s. As you can see in the output, this mirror repositories path is soft link with the web root of my Apache web server. This URL is mapped to this Ubuntu, and the security URL is mapped to Ubuntu-security. Next, restart the Apache web service in order to make these changes into the effect. With that, you can run the command sudo systemctl restart. In order to test whether our repository is accessible over the browser or not, let's start the browser, type the URL http and then the IP address of your Ubuntu system. In my case, it is 169.144.104.04/ubuntu/dist. Hit enter. You see the this page. This confirms that our repository is accessible over the browser. Now automate our mirror sync with the Chrome. Let's create a job that will be scheduled and that will do the daily updates. Go to the CLI and the command sudo cron tab -e to here, add this entry. This job will execute every day on 2 a.m. in the morning, and the logs of these jobs will be stored under this log file. Now save and close the file. By scheduling this job, we make sure that our mirror stays updated so that the client always use fresh packages. Next, configure the client machines to use your local repository. I have already taken the SSH session of my Ubuntu 24.04 client machine. Apt repository configuration file is located by default under the folder. As you can see, the content of this file is moved to this new location. So edit this file, replace this URL with our local repository URL. Save and close the file. First run sudo apt update, which will update your package index. Let's try to install one of the sample package, let's say net-tools. Output confirms that net-tools has been installed using our local apt repository. That's it. You have successfully set up a local apt repository server on Ubuntu 24.04. If this tutorial helped you, like the video, subscribe for more Linux and DevOps tutorials. If you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye.